Hello everyone, I'm Greycloak, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 41 of Factorio with Angels and Bob's Mods, where we have collected a full warehouse of brick. And I don't want this to stop right now, so we need to do something to just get it running, and let's just grab some iron, I guess. Could also just empty some of it out and put it in here. That will get it going for just a couple of minutes at least. Why is this here? Cool, there's actually quite a lot of space in this. I guess that makes sense as it's a cargo plane. Okay, that will give a bit of space. Just to keep it running. Let's see if there's any research we should do. We were trying to figure out a lot of stuff about sulfur and sulfuric acid. So we will have to look into that as well. Let's do this, and then I guess we'll just do a pause for research. One of the main things was that we were looking into a way to get rid of our stone. And well, we looked into this. Let's start with stone. Our problem at hand. But we can't really do that in this. God dang it. We will have to do it over here. Stone. Ingredient in brick, which we're already doing. Concrete, which we are not doing. We could do that maybe, if we can unlock that. But it also requires cement and sand. Landfill is another way we could do it, but we only have this small amount of water, so we're not gonna be doing that. And then just basic stuff like underground belt, and furnaces, and brick, and rail. Of course, rail is probably needed for research. Oh. Science. At least if some of these are like vanilla. Maybe they're not. I guess not. I guess we should have just looked at that. In here, rail are not used in anything. Okay. I guess that makes sense. Stone. So we can't really use the stone in itself for anything other than brick and concrete. But the crushed stone we can use for slag slurry or mineralized water. Or calcium chloride. Which we can't do yet. We can't do slag slurry either, but I think that's pretty possible. And it is. So maybe, whoops. I need to figure out my shortcuts. Maybe we should look at slag slurry. From crushed stone. Not sure if we should just do it directly on slag, but let's do this. Because here comes the problem. We need sulfuric acid. And I think we need sulfuric acid for a lot of stuff. So let's try and figure out. Well, first of all, let's say that we want a lot of this. Just some amount. And for this, we need to produce it. This is our current recipe for it. These are not available with angels. So this is the only way to produce sulfuric acid from sulfur dioxide gas. Unless I'm missing something. Purified water is pretty simple to make, so we will just disregard that. The sulfur dioxide gas, though. We can make it from sulfur. That is something we will have to find out if we can get a net gain from that sort of recipe. We're currently getting it from lead production as its only source. I'm a bit confused. These say they're from Angel's petrochemical processing. So I guess we will also be getting access to these. So does this. But this is a much worse recipe than this. So I don't think this is possible. I still don't think these are either then, because I think this is just from Bob Resource Products, as the item group name says. Even if it says they're from Angel's petrochemical processing when you hover over it. So if we want to produce it, and not just as a side product from other production, we need to have sulfur. And sulfur we are currently getting from this recipe, which just uses sulfuric wastewater. And then we are basically coming full, well, not yet, but we are nearing a full circle. Let's just have a look if there are any other recipes. This one looks really good, but for some reason I don't seem to be able to find that recipe in our research table. This is another one that we're gonna look at, but it's not the one. What was it again? Let's just be very thorough here, I guess. So methane and purified water. Oh, no methane and purified water. This is our current recipe. I don't think it hides itself in here. This is another thing we will have to look at soon, because we can produce coke from crushed coal with an excess of sulfuric wastewater if we want to. This is all just the ingredients. Oh wait, what? Why is this here? Sulfur. Oh, it's called sulfur processing. Oh, never mind me. These are just the other stuff. This makes sulfuric wastewater, same as that. And it's not hiding in here either. So I just think that this is not an available recipe. Even though it's in petrochemical refining, but that might just be a locked recipe for this mod pack. Maybe it's from one of the betas. This is also, I guess, a possibility. From hydrogen sulfide gas. Hydrogen sulfide gas sounds like it requires sulfur in it though, but maybe it's from wastewater. Actually, let's just put down the possibilities here. So we wanted to have a look at this one. Hydrogen sulfide gas. We are filtering by product. Why is it in Oh, there's still enriched hydrogen. Sulfide gas, okay. From coal, we can get benzene, methane, coke, and hydrogen sulfide gas. Okay, so there are ways to do this if we get the recipe. Anything better than that? Say, no, we're not gonna do enriched hydrogen sulfide gas to hydrogen sulfide gas. This is just a way to get other stuff. Acid gas, is that something we have? I know we have raw gas, I'm not sure about anything else. I think we can get it, but let's stay with this for now. So, that is one way to get more sulfur, if we have these researches. This was just a note to get sulfuric wastewater. We can add a porous lime filter with water and get sulfuric wastewater. I'm already starting to get confused again now. We want to produce sulfuric acid. We can do that from sulfur dioxide. Sulfur dioxide is either a product of smelting or from sulfur itself. Sulfur we can get from sulfuric wastewater. And sulfuric wastewater we can get... Oh, this is wrong. Whoops, I didn't want to hit that. Please don't. Product, please. So we can get it from all sorts of resource refining if we want to. I guess we might just need to dive into that. We can also get it from this coal as we noted, which is very easy. Which is, well, something that gets my attention then. Can also turn sulfuric acid into sulfuric wastewater, but that's a waste. And this is far away. So I guess this just turns lime into sulfuric wastewater. This we're already doing, I think, unless it's from multiphase oil. Okay, so we either need to do more resource refined stuff, or we need to turn crushed coal into coke by way of liquefaction. I just want to make sure that I'm not forgetting anything here. We are low on sulfuric wastewater as well, right? It's supposed to be in this. Oops. We are somewhat low. We're actually not as low as I thought. But that might just be because we're backed up. Yep. Good. Oh, we're low on resin because we're low on trees. But let's actually go and solve that. Then I can start over with sulfuric acid later. So this old setup that we should really have spent more time making scalable. I think we will just do that now. Let's just make a pipeline for it though. let's just stick with this for now. Mud we have, compost we need to make. Wait, what? That's not what I wanted in there. Wait, how are we doing this now? Go away. Composter? Why can I not see this recipe? Is it one of these? Dang it. We turn brown algae into compost. I guess it's not a recipe, but just what this does or something. That's a bit annoying though. So that is all we use this output for, right? And we just input the saline water. That seems like it. Let's actually start tearing this down. And we're out of nanobots, great. We will just be spending some more space in all directions to get this a bit more scalable. Okay, so this can be turned into compost in composters. If we want this to be truly scalable, I think we will have to do something like this. We want to be able to add more of these without having to do all sorts of stuff for getting it to these machines. So if they all just deliver inwards, we'll get to right here. I want more nanobots. Let's go and grab some. Another distraction, I know, but it's annoying when you have to tear down stuff manually. I promise I will try to get back here without too many distractions. Maybe other than cleaning my inventory, but what to do about that? Let's just get rid of some basic things. What else? What else? Okay, let's leave that for now. It was nanobots. Plenty of nanobots. Okay, so these will produce this stuff. I guess we can turn this going outwards, because we will not have a lot of machines doing this. And we need to supply a lot of machines with it. Come on, robots. Okay, the compost is turned into soil. Seeds will be made with soil and water. And I think that's everything then. We need to combine mud and compost into the soil. So that's the only place we need the mud, right? Are they in equal counts? Yes, so we can merge them on a belt if we want to. Or we could keep them separate, I guess. We need the mud up here in any case. Which means we don't need that. Okay. Mud and compost into soil. In assembling machines. Stop. And we need to do this in a lot more machines, right? We get 5 of these. Every what? The hill mod could be a bit more helpful, I feel like, but it still might just be me being incompetent in using it. So we get 1 every 4 seconds, okay. And this produces 2 every second or something like that. Let's just speed these up a bit as well. Now let's smooth this a bit. Okay, so the soil goes into seeds and the trees themselves. So seeds is the first thing we produce with water in one of those weird machines. Guess this will just I'm not sure how many of these do we need. 4 seeds every 15 seconds. So somewhere between 3 and 4 seconds for each. So a little bit faster than these, it seems. So we will need more of these than of these. I think that means that we move it in this way. And we are moving it up and around because we also need it for the trees themselves. We need water. How much water? 50 water every 15 seconds, so not a lot of water. How did we do this earlier? Did we just have inserters or more space between the belt and the machine? Because we can also just do this. We don't want this up here though. No. Let's move this up one tile. And just have pipe along here. Something like that. Is that stupid? Well, it doesn't need to be fast, so we can do something like this pretty easily. Okay, so this was the only amount of machines we had before. Let's make sure that we keep producing enough soil. But that is expandable now, so that's fine. So we need to out these, of course. And put it into tree production. Those reach? Nope. So I seem to remember that each of these needed a water bore for themselves. That is not true at all. Okay. Can reach up there, that's nice. We need long-headed. Oh, dang it. We need this to be up top instead, since we need more inserters down below. I should really just close this when I'm not using it. Does this use a lot of resources? Nope. So no use optimizing a lot. Power is a bit annoying, but let's get it running so we can see what's going on. Water, water. need to be on the far side of the belt always. I think they do. Yeah, because they're being merged there. Well, if we actually decided to just do this instead of pairing them up, we have space for power poles right here. We just can't reach them. Can we do something that's not ugly here? This won't be able to reach. Let's just get the power up. Anyway, we need to actually do something like this. Need more Amarettos. These requires their respective trees, of course. So if we have any more trees sitting up in a chest, we should use those. But also go have a look if this, no, that's just a push. So we need to expand this stuff. So now it seems we need more algae. I wonder if we get limited more by saline water than by mud here. In that case we need something else than brown algae for the compost. Like green algae. Can we do with green algae though? I do not know. How come only one side of this is running? Mud. Have we not set them to thin mud? How come this is not outputting? Because this side is backed up, of course. What am I even confused about? Let's balance the build a little bit, but it's not really gonna make a difference, but then I'm not concerned about it for the future. I just want to see what we can do with the green algae. Because we don't have the recipe for the compost, right? Which means we won't be able to see it in here either, so we won't be able to find it. Dang it. Please get done. 30-second crafting time with crafting speed of 0.5. It's a minute crafting time. Okay. So what can we do with this? Can I put it in there? Yes, and it gets turned into compost just fine. Then there is absolutely no reason to be spending the saline water on this, right? We do get 40 brown algae where we only get 30 algae in all for this. But it's scalable without any concern for anything else. And we needed the saline water for something else anyway. Well, let's keep this water below actually. Guess we shouldn't have started it right here. Yeah, let's just move it. I'm gonna be annoyed with that otherwise. And we don't want the water bowl in that end, we want it right here. Wait, what? Where did this come from? Oh, did I forget to remove some stuff maybe? I don't know. Okay, so this is scalable. Only problem is that we get 2 outputs from it, which can end up blocking everything. Which is bad. Because then we need some filter inserters here actually, I think. Which we can't do right now, great. We could also just put it onto 2 belts. Is that better? Is it a lot of green, less brown? Brown only goes to the right. We need one of these to take from that, I guess. Oh, that's seeds. Algae. And we should probably have infected this. So for each 5 of these, we need one doing normal stuff. Seems like that's gonna suck a bit. Can we make some more, please? We need to go and grab some circuits, okay. Let's do it. And I'm already going over time for the episode here. Let's just get the circuits and then get back down. Is there anything else I should be grabbing while I'm up here though? I'm not entirely sure. Well, some steel maybe. Like, because we need it. And that's also up here, all of it. Okay. Oh, and we're actually out of steel. Bad news. Too much stuff that I want to do. Can we just wire up this, please? Steel. Where's steel? Come on. In here. Somewhere. If we have more than a stack of steel, we will allow it to run. And this is still just stuck because of tin, or what is up? No, because of iron ore. Because of slag and stone, then I guess. Yep. I'm getting distracted again, sorry. And I need to end the episode as well. But there's just so much stuff that we need to do. How come we haven't made more of this if we can't even get close to filling the belts? I don't know. As long as it runs, well, this should start getting emptied out. Well, we do have a lot of slag, I guess. Maybe we need more than one line of it as well. It's possible. Oh, we need more crushers. Come on, get that done. We also need RNG, which is great. And we need the steel for more machines that we needed in the first place. Please get this done. More iron gear wheels, please. And more steel. Seems like we need to do something with our inserters here as well. Maybe. We are emptying the belt, of course. Do we get a full belt? Not entirely. We need to balance it a bit more though. Back to wood production. So, composters. So it seems like we will have to have every 4, 1 out of 5 of them be green algae stuff. Something like that. Can you be a bit faster? Yes, good. We also need more pipe and more of these. And what's my pipe? Oh, that's gonna take a while. Well, unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode, so thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.